Hi grade 1, how are you? This is Miss Wissam Gaber. Welcome to today's lesson. Today we have writing. Today we have writing. Today we will write how to make an omelette. Together we will write how to make an omelette. Remember, that's an instruction. And we have been working on instructions for the last couple of weeks. So let's start. Do you like omelette? I like omelette very much. Let's together watch a short video about how to make an omelette.
Hi, I'm Chef Robert, and today I would like to show you how easy it is to make a delicious omelet. 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of water, teaspoon of butter, a little dash of salt and pepper, and of course the spinach, the ham, and the cheese. And our equipment will be a non-stick skillet, a hand whisk, a plastic spatula. So, first thing, we will go ahead and put our eggs in a bowl. Add our water. We can go ahead and add our seasoning. We're going to whisk this all up together. First we're going to break it so it's easier to whisk together. Now, we'll let that sit there. Rest for a minute. Meanwhile, we'll put our skillet on. Add our butter. Okay. Now, we want a nice warm skillet, but not a nice hot skillet. Too hot, you'll end up with a burnt butter first of all, and you also will have a yucky omelet. Regulating your heat is very important. Now, we're going to move the butter around on the skillet a little bit, get it nice and seasoned, and it also help it keep from sticking. Just want to kind of move that around, get it going. Okay. Now we'll let that heat up a little bit, just enough to kind of get it nice and warm. Now, again, we'll give this one last good whip, and we're going to pour it in. Okay. And the key is just kind of moving it around. You're not scrambling it. You definitely just kind of want to move it, let it go. One thing, be patient. You just want to kind of bring it in, let that other part start setting up. Did you notice there? Can you see that there where you just bring that back around, bring this over. We want to make sure it's all nice and done before we get started with our other ingredients. Watch our heat. You can adjust it down now. The cooking form is almost finished. We don't want a raw egg product. First ingredients, I'll add our spinach. Listen, we only want to do 1/2 of it. And also, we don't want to have large pieces of whatever we're adding, because that will rip your omelet. Let's go ahead and add our cheese, so we'll have like a little in between here. Next, we'll come with our ham. Again, you just kind of evenly on 1/2 of that omelet. Now comes the easy part. We'll just flip that over. Let that sit a second. Get your items all nice and warm. Proper temperature, turn that off. You just want to heat it thoroughly now that all your added ingredients are warm when you bite into this delicious omelet. We'll get our plates. So we're about to eat. Well, I'm about to eat. And when you go home and cook this, you'll do the same thing I'm getting ready to do. You've got a meal. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or snack.
Thank you, Chef, for the beautiful video. Okay, everyone, let's start. The first thing we need to know is What we need. We need ingredients and tools. These are the stuff that helps us to start cooking, right? These are the stuff that we would use to cook. So, what do we need? First, ingredients. And today's ingredients are eggs, butter, cheese, salt and pepper, and vegetables. Any type of vegetables that you like. I personally prefer tomatoes and green leaves, any green leaves. Second, tools. What are the tools? Tools are anything that we use in cooking. Okay? In this case, of course, in just today's case, a tool is something that is used for cooking. Of course, a tool can be used in other places, but for today's recipe, tools are stuff that will help us cook. First, a mixing bowl, a whisk, spatula, frying pan, knife, fork, and plate. Some of these words are new, so let's revise them together. A mixing bowl, whisk, whisk. This is what he used to whisk the eggs, and whisking eggs means mixing eggs. Spatula, spatula. Frying pan, frying pan. And of course you all know knife, fork, and plate. After that comes what to do, the steps. Well, how do we write steps? Do we just write words like we write paragraphs, or does it have a special style? Of course, writing steps or instructions has special writing style. First, it has to be numbered steps. That means you have to write them in sequence, for example, 1, 2, and 3. Second, it has special starting words, words that describe the order of steps. For example, first, next, then, after that, and finally, for the final step. For example, first, you whisk the eggs. Next, you heat the pan. After that, you cook the eggs. Finally, eat and enjoy. Number 3, use bossy verbs. And bossy verbs are the verbs that tells us what to do. For example, add, put, crack, whisk, heat, fold, eat, and enjoy. Okay, everyone, let's revise together the steps the chef made today. First, remember the word first, we start the sentence, the first step, by saying, first, crack the eggs in the bowl. Next, whisk the eggs. After that, heat the skillet or heat the frying pan and melt the butter. Remember the chef said, melt the butter and heat it, but don't overheat it. Put the egg mixture in the frying pan. Scramble using the spatula. Gently scramble, don't over scramble it, okay? After that, add the toppings. As I said before, I prefer tomato and green leaves. Add the toppings. After that, fold the omelette. Fold the omelette like you fold papers. Wait for 2 seconds and then eat and enjoy. Well, was that easy or was it hard? If you have any questions, please write us down the questions on the school everywhere. We're looking forward to reading your writings. And thank you. Please take care of your families, stay safe, and take good care of yourselves. Thank you, dears.